Willy, a well-known Bitcoin on-chain expert, has shared some interesting price predictions and scenarios for Bitcoin, which is the largest cryptocurrency in the world by market capitalization. As we get ready for another crypto bull market, people are starting to ask about the price trend, how widely crypto will be used, and other common questions that people have during bull markets. There are even more questions and more energy because a lot of institutional investors might jump on board after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission approves a spot Bitcoin ETF in January. Because of all the excitement and hope for the next step in Bitcoin and the crypto industry as a whole, Wu, a well-known Bitcoin analyst, is being asked about his price estimates and outlook for Bitcoin. Wu recently wrote interesting posts on the social media site X about how the price of Bitcoin might change in different situations. Wu said that he was asked how Bitcoin would do in different situations, such as if it reached the same market value as gold or if it took 5 of the world's wealth. This is one of the ways Wu thinks Bitcoin could go up to more than $11 million per coin. Wu's interesting analysis and a huge Bitcoin ETF announcement from BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world and the clear favorite in the Bitcoin ETF race, are coming up. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications to get more videos like this. Thanks, and have fun with the movie. Wu says in his post that a private banker had asked him to give them price options for Bitcoins. This is the first post. A private banker asked me to sketch out some possible Bitcoin prices. Here are some figures I did on the back of an envelope using numbers from 20 to 23. If Bitcoin's market value equals that of gold, it will reach $10,000 per coin. What if 5% of all wealth is stored in Bitcoin? Each coin will be worth $1, 1 cent million. In the third case, Bitcoin reaches a huge $11, 5 cents million if half of all income is Bitcoin. Willy calls this a possible upper bound price path for the most valuable digital asset. Wu thinks that 5 of all wealth being stored in Bitcoin is not that far away, even though the last possibility might not happen for years or even decades. This is what his follow-up post says. Also shares a post from 2022 in which he tries to guess when Bitcoin will have 1 billion users. We are in the 9th round, going from $100 million to $100 million. We are in the 9th round, going from $100 to $100 million, and we are in the 9th round, going from $100 million to $100 million. The 10th version will be the last one that is used everywhere. Wu sent the tweet along with a picture that showed how many Bitcoin users there are now compared to when it was first made, and when it reaches its full circulation. It took a year for Bitcoin to go from 1,000 users to 10,000 users, and another year for 10,000 users to 100,000 users. From 100,000 users to 1 million users took another 2.5 years. From 1 million users to 10 million users took another 3.5 years. After that, it took 3 more years for the number of Bitcoin users to double. This time, from 10 million to a huge 100 million. This is why we think we might have 1 billion users by 2025, which would mean that the total number of Bitcoin users around the world would have grown even more dramatically. If this rate of growth keeps up, Bitcoin could indeed take a big chunk of the world's wealth in the next few years. And since Bitcoin has a fixed amount, this would cause its prices to rise very quickly. Do you agree with what was said? When do you believe any of these 3 things will happen? Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the area below. In other news, BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world, has shared some very good news about Bitcoin. Recent news stories say that BlackRock is going to put $10 million into its spot Bitcoin ETF on January 3, 2024. The asset manager told the SEC about these plans on Friday when it changed its registration statement for a spot Bitcoin ETF. From now on, the asset manager has met with the SEC 6 times. BlackRock allegedly chose the cash creation model over the in-kind model in its final amendment, which was different from what it had originally wanted. The change also shows that the seed capital backer, who is related to the trust sponsor, on October 27, they bought $100,000 worth of seed shares for BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF. One more time, on January 3, the seed capital investor will buy seed creation boxes worth $10 million. On Friday, James Safard, an ETF expert at Bloomberg, used his old account to talk about the latest news from BlackRock about the Bitcoin ETF. The post says, it looks like BlackRock is ready to act on January 3rd. They are putting $10 million into the ETF as a seed. But it could also mean that BlackRock will be ready for a start soon after. James's co-worker and fellow Bloomberg analyst Eric Balkunis also commented on the news. He pointed out the big jump from the first $100,000 seeding to the $10 million that was just revealed. He said that it was a pretty big rise. Eric said in a different tweet that the applicants only need to clear one more hurdle before the SEC starts giving out approvals. This is what the Bloomberg analysts post. This last step isn't easy, and some people might not be able to start. The app agreement plus the cash creation plan is the same thing as approval. As the applicants rush to meet the SEC's latest request, it's important to keep in mind that BlackRock is still very much ahead in the approval race. Reports say that in the past month, the asset manager met with the SEC more times than any other candidate. It met with the SEC on November 20, November 28, December 11, December 14, December 19, and December 21. BlackRock also made 3 changes to its December filing for a spot Bitcoin ETF. We are sure that the SEC will accept BlackRock's application by January 8th now. That there is news of another $10 million seeding round. Eric and James say that the approval, which will include some other applications to avoid unfair bias, will be made public on any day between Monday, January 8th and Wednesday, January 10th. January 2024. What do you think about the specifics of BlackRock's most recent change? What do you think? Are we really only days away from what could be the biggest event in 2024 for Bitcoin and all digital assets? Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the area below. Make sure you like this video, follow the channel, and turn on post notifications to see more movies just like this. Thank you for watching. Your shares make us more visible, which could lead to more views and more money from YouTube. The catch is this: if more people watch our videos, we won't just be making more money. We will have a real effect by teaching people useful things about money. Here's the cherry on top. If you invest, you'll be able to join our special Savvy Finance Discord channel. Smart money can be talked to here. Talk about your ideas with other investors and be the first to know about cool new things. To set up your Gigastar account, click on the link below. In the text below, you can also find a link to my giving page. Prepare your Gigastar account and read over the details of the offer. Then, let's start this exciting journey together. Thank you to the amazing Savvy Group for being the key to our success. Your journey is my journey, and we're making waves together. Thank you.